Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Wisdom Series with Ayobami. And today's section is going to be another special day for me to show you another aspect of wisdom as it relates to your decision. All right? As it relates to your decision. Because every single time you go out there that you run on purpose, you're trying to create a conversation, it's boiling down to you making a decision. All right, so I'm going to be doing something today which is going to be very interactive. I want you to learn as well. So get your pen, get your biro, a paper or something, and make sure you jot something down. And if you're not close to where you can write something down, make sure that you make it mentally in there. All right, and do me a favor, if you are watching this on a YouTube, do me a favor by subscribing, dropping a like, and dropping a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how this resonates with you. And if you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section below. So right about now, I'm going to just share my screen for you to see some value. So we're talking on the power of decision. All right, the power of decision. Every single person every day, they are making decision based on the way they have been wired up. Okay, but today I'm going to give you 4 to 5 points that can help you better in making the right decision, in getting the right result. Are you ready? Definitely. So the first one that you must actually look at here today is that every decision reveals your faith or your doubt. All right? Every decision you make is as if, are you scared of what is going to happen, or are you sure you're going to make it through? Do you believe on your strategy, or you're scared because you haven't prepared? So every decision you are making today reveals your faith or your doubt. And if something reveals your doubt, that means that you are not prepared, or you don't have the consciousness of who you are. So you need to go back to your drawing board today and ask yourself, what am I doing? Am I taking the right decision? Am I making the right decision? Am I taking the right step? And am I what? Based on my faith. If it makes you scared enough, you want to be what? Be sure that you are taking the right decision so that you can get the right result. So the next point we're going to be looking at here today is what I call the feelings of desire. All right, the feelings of desire that you really want is usually a step away, a decision away. So every single time you see that, every single time you look into your life and you kind of totally want something and you want it so bad, it is just a desire, it's just a decision away. Now, let me make you understand this. There was a time, okay, let me just read the first time when I started taking responsibility for myself. Back when I was in the university, my first degree, there was this time that I'm a professional dancer, by the way. All right, there was this time that I just wanted to hosting the best dance. That competition is actually not a competition, but the dance show. I was in the showbiz then, actually. And there was no fun. I didn't even know how it was going to happen. But I actually wanted that desire because it was like my final year. So I wanted to give him the best of it all. Like everybody should enjoy it. And because I so much have that desire, I made the decision to ask to fundraise. And let me tell you the truth. I can tell you that is one of the best ever VIP dance show ever. So every single time you go out there and you're trying to get something, if you don't make that decision, you are not going to get that desire. So if it is an obsession for you that you truly want in your life, you will go all the way to taking that decision, whatever it's going to be, because you are no longer dealing on doubt, you are focusing on faith. So the next one we're going to be looking at here today is what I call the failure is simply a decision to quit. Now, this is very, very simple to understand. Every single time you're saying that you're no longer doing is because you've made a decision to say you are a failure. So if you're focusing on something today, if you're trying to become better, if you're trying to get some result in your life, if you know that you still have somewhere to go, if you know that you have a purpose to fulfill, let me tell you the truth. Don't make that decision to stop. When you say that you're a failure, it's because you make that decision to say, I'm no longer making a decision again, I'm giving up. And they normally say something, making yourself not to take an action is a decision on its own. Like when they say, do you want this or you want this? And you're not picking. You not picking is actually a decision of doubt because you don't know what you want. So every single time when opportunity presents itself or you need to do something, make the decision instantly, and you have to be ready. Preparedness is the mother of manifestation. You have to be prepared. Expectation it is as well. All right, because when you prepare, you're expecting something. So expectation is the mother of manifestation. So if you want something to manifest in your life, you need to get prepared. All right, so when you're prepared, you don't see it as failure when what you want doesn't come. Because John C. Maxwell will say something that sometimes you win, and sometimes you learn, not fail. You learn. So you have to see it as a learning curve every single time. So that is the point on that one. And the next point we're going to be looking at here today is what I'm telling you that what is so awesome, because focus in itself is a decision. And you're either focusing on the past that you are feeling so much regret on, or you're focusing on the future because you are expectant that what you're going to do from today to give you a better result. So from today, I want you to ask yourself, yes, I've done something in the past. I've experienced some things, maybe possibly some things that you are not proud of, but you focusing on the future is the key. Understand that again. You focusing on the future is the key. Now, understand this. I know on my podcast, I do say something that mindfulness, be in the present, right? Good. Experience the present, enjoy the present, but have your focus, learn to go far. Imagination is key, all right? Imagine that nation forming for you, but make sure you experience the now, totally in the moment, loving the moment, but have a vision of where you want to be. So your focus is a decision. You're either focusing on your past or you're focusing on the future of where you want to be. But before I finish on this particular point, I want to use this analogy. When you're driving your Rolls Royce, when you're bouncing in that car, when you're going, oh yeah. Now, if you continue to look at the rear mirror, over time you're going to bash the guy with the Cadillac. Right? And man, it will be funny if you end up hitting that person and you cannot afford to repair, right? So there's a reason why we have we have the windscreen that is as bold as anything, than for you to be looking at the rear mirror. The rear mirror is just for you, okay, let me check back. What has been my experience so far? But you're supposed to keep your gaze on the front so that you can fully enjoy it. Know what has happened in the past. See if there's anybody chasing you from the back. But make sure you are so much focused on where you want to go to. And that is what focus is, a decision that you want to implement today. And another point that you want to look at here today is the aspect of looking at never make a permanent decision because of a momentary desire. I've over thought on this particular topic. I can teach a whole day on this, but understand this in a simple fact. You must embrace what we call delayed gratification. That you have a sum of money in your hand right now doesn't mean that you have to take a decision because you can afford it. You have to count the cost. And it's called what? Momentary desire, because you just want it now. It doesn't mean that you need to have it now. Is it a need or a want? If it's a need, then you need to what? Get into it, get it done. But if it's a want, that means that there's an alternative. So understand this. Never make a permanent decision because of a momentary desire. It's very important. All right, it's very important. Many things will happen along the way that it will work like, oh, this is urgent. This is urgent. But as urgent as it is it important? So think about that today. Delayed gratification is very, very important. And I learned this from a mentor. You must learn to compound. Most youth nowadays, they just want everything at the flip of finger, but they don't want to pass through the process of knowledge, process of understanding, process of having to be guided by somebody that's of authority in that industry, which is not good. So from today, never make a permanent decision based on a momentary desire. And those are the few points I have for you today on the power of decision, that you can start making the right decision. You can start making the one that empowers you, not the one that disempowers you. So think about that today. Drop your view in the comment section, ask some questions in the comment section, and definitely I will get back to you. And if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe so that the ministry can move to the permanent side. So Don't forget, this is the Wisdom series with Ayobami, and I look forward to having you on the next episode of this series. You have a lovely one, and God bless you. Always strive for greatness. Bye for now.